A live look at D.W. Reynolds Razorback Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, I caught up with Tennessee's head coach before the game. Guys, he told me that his quarterback deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Not only has he taken care of the ball and done a great job through the passing attack, he is devastating in the rushing game. He's been unstoppable this season in the red zone, a true dual-threat quarterback. I'll keep you posted on how he continues to rise in that Heisman conversation. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Vols ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Razorbacks offense will go on the attack first. As we see the dangerous Braylon Russell, he has become a key piece of this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him.
Snags it, and he's open. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The Razorbacks come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Running inside, it's Russell. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The keeper on the option. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. On the ground, it's Russell. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Now facing a 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. Rushes on him. Fires it incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
The Volunteers offense coming on the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Braylon Staley, he's coming off a game in which he had more than 200 yards receiving, 3 touchdowns. Oh, he's got some space. He's got enough for the first down at the 14-yard line, and no matter what happens on this drive, just getting out of jail in your own end is a win. They'll ride the hot hand. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. And the Volunteers want to move quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Here's a hit. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Vols are flying down the field.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1, was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go.
Into the secondary on the right. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. Once he got some room, it was over. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Jackson gonna throw it. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. And the Razorbacks will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lost to fire on second down. That's caught. It's Staley. At the 40, there he goes. Lots of running room. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Volunteers! That's the first score of the day for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on third and short. Now they'll run it to the right here. Plows through the defense. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Razorbacks send out the punt unit. Let's see what he can do with it. Slips through the line. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now he's taking the shot. Caught, and he scores! Touchdown, Vols! No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Pressure coming.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
And I think they'll mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't help much with the breathing room, but on the upside, they avoided the safety. They've been able to put together nothing. Now 3rd and long from their own 1. They'll run the option. Now the toss. He's knocked down immediately, tried to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing. And the Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and take it back. Can they catch him? He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. They'll run the option. Quick toss. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. Great job by the back on the option.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Jackson will throw. Makes the grab. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Still looking, on the move. He'll make the stop at the 21 after a pickup of about 5. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. He sacked this defense all over him. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's complete to the left. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Ripping through the defense. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Bishop. Spins away. Makes the grab in their space. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hookup there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection, and they're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. He might want another play. He wants to throw it again. Got a man. Touchdown, Volunteers! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. That's the first score of the day for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Bring in the heat. Wiggles free. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Pulls it on the option. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Hard running there. The Volunteers in the hurry up. Off the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Davis. Maybe a crease. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Moving out to the right. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. And the Vols have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols! And this defense is just getting squeezed by the Big Orange, and he's cutting him up like Peyton Manning.
Man, no answers. I mean, he's really had his way. They haven't made him feel uncomfortable. If I'm a Vols fan, I'm jacked up that I got this guy at quarterback because he's showing he can put up some big numbers.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Jackson will throw. Quickly complete. Breaks into the open. He gets him at the 21, but a big play there to get away from the shadow of the goalpost. They picked up 15. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to him. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Dumps it off in the flats. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Let's see what they've got on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Hand off from the shotgun. That's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, this guy's a backup maybe for a reason, because on his first carry of the game, he puts the ball on the ground. If you don't have ball security, your coaching staff doesn't trust you to get it done.
Touchdown, Tennessee! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stops. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give on the counter. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And now on second down for this offense. Defense looks like they're coming. Jackson gonna throw it. Floats it out in space. There he goes. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. So now it's 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. Misfired on first down. Back to the air on second. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and he's able to get it back. Good thing for him. The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Makes a move. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Unleashes one. He's got an open man. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Look out, he's got room. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. A designed run for the quarterback. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Jackson will throw. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Defense in press coverage. He'll be stopped for no gain, and we're not far away from that whistle blowing to end festivities here in the first half. Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll stop him short of the first down. It brings up fourth, but the defense doesn't have any timeouts and can't stop the clock. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch at the 35. Bust through behind his pad. He's going to get loose. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. The Razorbacks will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Going to the run to start this second half. Got enough for the first. Turning it on. The 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown ball.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. The option, he'll keep it. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Trying to move them on the counter. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Under fire. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Vols are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Give the defense a ton of credit in this sudden change situation. Their offense just coughed it up. And this defense comes out, they go 3 and out and force a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Pocket breaking down. And they got it.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Rush is on him. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety.
Great job on the safety there. And how about the D tackle just collapsing the pocket? There was nowhere for the quarterback to step up into to try to buy himself some time. That D tackle walked his man right into the lap of the QB, and he gets the safety.
Here's a heat. Blasted as he lets it go. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. High And the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his man. It's Matthews. Picked up 8 yards there. 3rd down and 2. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And some room to work. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up and he's headed the other way.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. They'll run play action. Skips away from pressure. On the run deep down the right side.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. That is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Holly Rowe will check in on his condition. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the returner goes down. This drive will open from the 15. Caught in the backfield. It's Lockwood. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. To the air, it's Hill. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Just watching the clock run out on this one, and we can turn our attention to what's in store for next week here in the midpoint of the season. And the Razorbacks will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. So here is the Tennessee offense. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this.
Maybe some room here. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy, because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right here. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option play.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Oh, they're after him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Hill. And a sack all the way back at the 5. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his end zone and a very good kick here. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Doing it himself again. Oh, and he knocks him out of the way, and he's running free. Could be an alley. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. The Vols, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big 1st down and keeps the clock moving.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Scanning the field, it's Hill. Pressure coming. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Volunteers will call their 1st timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And the Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. Just needs a crack to get a return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Tennessee sideline, they are so hyped up for their running back. This star has proven that he is...
Oh, he's got some space. Drills him with the stiff arm. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Volunteers will hustle to the line. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. They've got this game in hand, but maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. Splits the uprights. Good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.